Okay, again, we're going to do a few more examples. So I will jump down to where I left off. I was ready to do number 4. What I'm going to do on this one again is distribute. So I've got 12y minus 3 is greater than or equal to. I have 8 minus 2y. Let's change our signs to plus the opposite. I like to pick my smallest variable. So I'm going to move the negative 2y by adding 2y to both sides. That gives me 14y plus negative 3 is greater than or equal to 8. I will add 3 to both sides. And while it seems that this is incorrect, it is correct. We can get a fraction as our answer. Divide by a positive on both sides. And I end up getting 11 over 14. Create my number line. 11 over 14 is between 0 and 1. I'll place 11 over 14 right here with a colored in dot. It says greater than or equal to. My variable's on the left, so I'm okay to shade to the right. Next example. Distributing again, I get 4 times 3 is 12n, plus 4 times 2 is 8. On the left-hand side, I have 43 plus 7n. I'm going to pick my smallest variable. So I have subtract 7n. That gives me 43. Those create 0. And I have 5n plus 8. Subtract 8 on both sides. I get 5n. And when I subtract here, I get 35. Divide by 5 on both sides. I get 7 as my answer. Now my variable's on the right-hand side, so I need to flip-flop those around, which means my sign flip-flops around. I can create my graph very quickly. 7, 8 on the right, 6 on the left, colored in dot, and I've shade to the right. Alright, on this one, again, I'm distributing. So every time you notice, I'm still solving these equations, these inequalities, just like I do an equation. So just like I solve in the equation, I'm solving the inequality. This time I can actually combine like terms. So I'll combine, and I'll get 3x plus negative 5 here. I'm going to move the 3x over because that way I'll have my variables on the left side and my number on the right. I'll divide by a positive 2 on both sides, and I get x is less than or equal to negative 5 halves. On my number line then, I'd have negative 2 and negative 3, and negative 5 halves is between those. It's negative 2 and 1 half. Colored in dot, and I shade to the left.